someone asked this, and then say, I'm not trying to be racist. Okay, someone asked this, but I want to be clear, I'm not trying to be racist. You know what's racist, right? No. Racist means, how do you explain racist? Children, explain to children. Say again. Kind of what? Color of your skin. Okay, yes. So this person, racist means, what color are you? Which color you want to choose? We are called what? Yellow, right? Yeah. We are yellow, all right? We are yellow people. Okay, we're yellow people. Then Caucasians, more? Uncle Bernie. Uncle Bernie is what? White. We call them white. All right? White. And then Malays tend to be darker skin, right? All right? Brown, right? Indians, darker skin, right? So all different races, different color. That's what's called race. Now, racist means someone who say, ooh, you are yellow color, ooh, you're stupid, ooh, you're whatever color, ooh, we don't like you. That is racist. So we make fun of other races. We should not. We should not. Okay, so now the question is this. How come, the person said, I just want to ask, how come we have different skin colors in this world? But the young girl is very sensitive. But I'm not trying to be racist. Okay, so she clarified. Now, why? Why do you think we have different colors? Because what? So we tend to that's a good answer. We tend to follow the skin color of our mommy and daddy. So who is our ancestor? Very good, Adam and Eve, right? So everyone came from Adam and Eve, correct or not? Everyone came from Adam and Eve. Then how come got so many skin color? Yellow, white, black, brown, red. Red is what? Red Indian. Red, really. Red, green, or green. Alright, these colors. What are color? What other color people say? I don't know. Alright, why so many colors?
Is it something to do with when Noah's sunlight split up?
Okay, when Noah's sun split up to what?
Places on Earth.
Okay, so one question is it because Noah's children, grandchildren, although went to different countries? Went to different countries. What else?
When people went to different parts of the world, their bodies adapted to the climate they were in.
When people went to different parts of the world, and then?
Their bodies adapted to the climate and the environment.
The bodies, because they went to different places, their bodies went to adapted to different places, and then their skin color changes. Okay, their skin color changes. So when did that happen? When did people go to different places and go to different places? Yes.
They didn't have sunscreen at that time, so then they got sunburned, and then
Okay, now they get sunburned. They get sunburned and then they change color. Okay, now, yes, the skin tone and all that has to do with genes, all right? Genes. So Samuel is correct that it has to do with genes, and then it has to do with our ancestors, correct? Our ancestors, and it is true. When did people go to different countries? Santi.
When the continents get by.
When
there's no bonds between each continent.
When there's no bonds between each continent.
So they start exploring.
They start exploring.
The whole thing breaking apart. And then, so back, sort of packed at a place to start evolving and
Evolving, okay. All right, yes, wait. After the flood is what now? Remember Tower of Babel? What's Tower of Babel? No. Okay, what's Tower of Babel? Someone want to explain Tower of Babel? So
places where when people are building, it's how all the
okay, so the people wanted to build a tower so high that they will reach to heaven, right? So all the people gathered together and they started to build. They started to build. They built and built and built. They wanted to make their own way to heaven. Then God wanted to tell them, no, you cannot work your way to heaven. So what did God do? God sent what? Rain. God sent different languages. So the people, in order to break them up, God sent the different languages. So that's why we got different languages. God sent different languages. Then suddenly, like Noah and I talking, then suddenly Noah started to speak in a language that I cannot understand. He started to speak in Teochew. Are you Teochew? No. All right. Pretend Teochew. All right. And then someone else began to speak in Hindi. Someone else began to speak all different language in English. Different. Okay. And then they could not understand each other. So in the end, what happened? God successfully stopped the project because can you work together when you can't speak to each other?
No.
So they gave up. So this is the Tower of Babel. Understand? That's why it's called Tower of Babel. Babel. When they talk, no one understand. Tower of Babel. So what did they do? They don't understand each other. So every day I talk to Cornel. Then Cornel got fed up on me. I can't stand you anymore. But to me, you're blah, 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 blah. I don't know. So because of that, God says, God's intention is for men to populate the earth, right? But they don't want. They want to stay in one place. So because of this, they got fed up and then they start to move to different parts. They move to different parts. Now, but I have to answer Santi's question. Right? Santi's question. Now, is it due to evolution, then the tectonic plates and then all that changes? Actually, it's not so much that. Okay? Now, the people did migrate. There was no big oceans. Okay, they could walk to different places. So they go further and further and further, correct? So they live further and further apart. Then they give birth to children, then they move further apart. Now, then there was also the great flood, right? Noah's flood. Noah's flood caused the earth to open up, right? Where the water come from? We studied that time. Where the water come from? From heaven. And then from the bottom part also springs came out, right? So the lands open up and then new gorges form. And then the land all starts to split up. Water starts to fill up the place. And then we begin to have different continents. It's not because of evolution. They become different continents, yeah.
Was the earth just one big landmass last time, or was it several continents?
Was the earth one big landmass or they were separated? What do you think? Okay, so the answer is, think that it's one big landmass, so one big piece of solid earth. But think of creation. Remember, at creation, God also created the different bodies of water, right? So there were also water bodies. How it is. Does anyone have a map of it? Does anyone have the map of the world before Noah's Ark, Noah's reign, Noah's days? No, right? So we do not know how it was. There were rivers in Genesis, they named certain names. Today, don't know whether it's the same one. Okay? So, but Noah's Ark then is split further. Now, but before the people already migrated to different places, correct? Because of the Tower of Babel. So you're probably right, as they move, this is the explanation that most understand. So Elim, as they stay in different places, then different different exposures and all that, God allowed some of their makeup to change. Then some people in different places who speak different languages, they start to have different skin colors. And then they speak their own language. That's why typically the same color speak the same language. Okay? Alright, does it answer your question, Elim? Because of that. One day I ask you to tell me back the story. Okay, so that. Anyone else heard of another explanation? This is what most people believe what happened. Skin color. Should we be racist? Why no? Whoa, no, very serious. Why so serious? Why no? Because?
It's wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because
We're all from the same Adam and Eve. We are all the same. In fact, we are human. Human what? We are called the human body. We are called the human race. We are the human race. Within the human race, there are different cultural races. Okay? So is one race better than another? No, it's all the same race. What do we have here? Top 5 reasons why church dropouts. What church dropouts say. Why they stop attending church. Now, please remember 66% of, well, I take the American view, they're the most readily available results. They stop attending church at least a year after turning 18. So from